Welcome to Better Than Gossip. I'm Amy.
And I'm Kristen.
And we have a fan favorite guest back.
Love Scarlett DeBees. She brings so much fun to shopping in our own closets.
She brings humor, she brings fun, and she is just authentic. It's the real deal. So we welcome back to the show, Scarlett DeBees.
Did you know about that?
What? I didn't hear.
You know, that thing I've been telling you about. It's been a game changer for me. We are so excited to have Scarlett DeBees back with us. She's a fan favorite. You know what? You just bring a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. And you know, we talked about Scarlett Image a little bit. We're going to dig into how people can find you and how they can work with you. But you know what? For everyone out there watching, what inspired you to do this?
Oh, goodness. So basically, when I was young, my mother, we didn't have a lot of money, but my mother had incredible taste and taught me how to look and dress in a way that looked like I had more money than I had, which really helped me in my career when I was very young. And then at one point I was on a business trip and I was dressed totally so improperly at a Parisian discotheque that I literally got laughed at in the room.
Were you really?
Really laughed at. Yep. I was very young and I was dressed in my corporate little outfit with my little bow up to here.
Right.
In a color that no one has ever made again. It was that bad.
It was that bad.
And I walked into the disco and right away I knew I was in trouble because everybody was very thin, very tall. They were wearing skinny jeans and cowboy boots and white shirts or t-shirts. And I looked like something out of an SNL skit. And I was mocked. I was actually mocked and mortified. And something in me just said, that's it. I'm never going to ever not know what to wear again, really.
Wow.
And then years later, I went to an image consultant that a friend kind of dragged me to because she was going, and I went, and it changed my life. Changed my life because I understood what worked for me and what didn't. I understood why when I put on flamingos and palm trees, which was very big at the time, like Lily Pulitzer,
right.
I never looked... I looked ridiculous in them, but everybody else was wearing it. So I learned, the colors and all these details, the things that I share now. And that same image consultant suggested I do what I do because she saw that I took everything she taught me to heart. I mean, I was committed.
I love that.
Committed.
I mean, that's a story that will really stick with you. I mean, you can remember that, right? Those are those memories that you have in your brain that you go back to in your mind and think, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I felt the pain.
Yeah.
I felt the embarrassment, and I think that's such a relatable moment for women watching, that each one of us has found ourselves in a situation like that, where we've made an inappropriate clothing choice for the situation, and then our entire evening has been ruined, our entire experience.
Right.
And what you do is so important because you help women start where they are and use what's already in their closets, but you can also work with women anywhere in the world.
Anywhere, yeah. I've been working virtually for almost 11 years.
So you were way ahead of the curve.
I was ahead of the curve.
You were hip and trendy before it was. Yeah.
I was,
I hear ya.
So people wanted to work virtually with me because not everybody wanted me to see their closet.
Right.
Goes back to that closet shame thing.
Yep.
And then what happened was, more and more virtual work was coming my way. So I actually have a program. It's a website that I create for each client.
Oh, I love that.
So each client has a virtual closet,
custom tailored,
virtual closet, a lookbook. So all the outfits I put together using their clothes and accessories are in the lookbook, so they can refer to it every single day.
Wow.
And then the shopping finds. I find things for them. I put it in the find section. They can click on it, takes them to the store, put it in the shopping cart, done.
Wait,
amazing.
Can I I want to make sure I understand this. So do you take pictures they send you with clothes from their existing closet?
Yeah.
You put it in their virtual closet.
They upload it to their virtual closet.
Okay, and then you look at what they have and you help them find the pieces that they need to pull it all together.
Correct. Right.
And you can do that from photos.
I can do it from photos.
Well, we know you can because one of our members here of the team, Lisa, was a customer of yours.
Yeah.
And she uploaded files and I mean that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean that's a gift because you can take that vision and really pull it all together.
Yeah, it's my thing. I can look at pieces of someone's closet and I can put them together and make a new puzzle. That's how I like to describe it, you know. So I take your puzzle and I make a new puzzle out of it.
Right.
And the thing is that it's really very easy. You just upload the photos. A lot of women want help knowing how to edit their closet out because they want to get rid of stuff.
Right.
You know, but basically I can look at someone's closet and say, okay, they have these tops, but they don't have the right pants for it. Or the shoes they have are the ones that hurt. You know?
Wow.
And a lot of people, the bottom half is not what it was 2 years ago.
Sure.
So this part needs a whole new makeover.
A whole new makeover. So you can actually look at the photos. I mean, this is amazing to me. And did they separate them by pants, or did they just literally take pictures
They
in
upload
their
them.
closet?
I put them into categories.
You put them in categories.
Yep. And then I move them over to the lookbook. So the lookbook will have your top, your jewelry, your purse, your shoes,
Right.
the whole kit and caboodle. So
whole
it's
kit and
actually
caboodle.
like having your own little magazine.
It's amazing.
And you're working with people where they're comfortable because now they've got the privacy. They don't have to go to the store.
True.
They don't
Right.
have to feel that embarrassment or discomfort of being in the dressing room or
Right.
being unsure.
Right.
They can then order the clothes that you recommend. And they can get them on and try them, which this is so great when you can try on something with the clothes you've already got in your closet.
Yeah.
At home.
At
in
home.
the privacy of your home.
And
with your
also,
own mirror.
I mean, I know for a fact that when people would shop in stores, that drive home, the clothing changed. Because you know
yes.
how something looks really good in the
Oh.
dressing
Yeah,
room?
yeah,
You know?
right.
And then you go home and you're like, what the hell just
What was I
happened
thinking?
here? Right, what was I thinking? Or how come it fit then, but 2 hours later? So,
Right.
you know, in the comfort of your home, in your own lighting,
Right.
you know, with your own mirror. You
With
know?
a little glass of wine or beverage of choice, I think.
Or a big glass of wine.
Right. Exactly.
As long as you
Exactly.
throw some chocolate in, I'm good.
But that
Yeah.
makes you feel so comfortable.
Yeah,
and
it
that's
makes you
the
feel
first
comfortable.
key. Of
And
confidence.
that's the thing. Everything that I suggest is not to look good for once. It's
Right.
to keep mixing and matching and mixing and matching.
Exactly. Oh, I love that. I love that, Scarlett. Thank you for sharing that. So when we come back, I know we're going to be talking about, of course, the secret sauce
Always.
and a few other tips that I think there's something about buttons and zippers. I'm not quite sure, but we'll be back
They're
after
back.
a word from our sponsors.
Susan, size 8 wide. I always thought that I was an 8.5 medium, but being introduced to walking cradle shoe and a whole myriad of sizes and widths, I found out that I was an 8 wide. And since then, things have been so much better in the fit of my shoe. My passion is dancing, and I bought a pair of Calientes, and I have worn them in the classroom, I've worn them at the clubs, and after 5 years, that's how long they lasted. I managed to dance right out of them, and so I've replaced them because they are my go-to shoe.
Welcome back to Better Than Gossip. We're here with Scarlett DeVise, and we're going to start talking a little bit about confidence because I think that it really is like self-care. I know we've talked about it in an episode before, but you know, finding that right outfit is a necessity.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
You know, finding clothes that are right for you, that make you feel good.
Right.
It's not a luxury. People think, it's a
not a
luxury
luxury.
to have other clothes
Right.
or to hire someone like me. It's a necessity to be wearing clothes that make you
Right.
feel good.
Right.
Because it will affect everything in your life, from your relationships to your parenting to your work.
Right.
Your love life, you know, it affects everything. So it's not people. It shouldn't be like, well, I don't want to spend any money on clothes. It doesn't matter where you shop. You know, if you can go to Target or you can go to Neiman Marcus, if
Right.
you're buying the styling and the color that's right for you,
Right.
it doesn't matter what it costs.
Yeah.
So making the investment to getting the clothes that are right for you will save you time and money in the long run.
Oh my God! I have a client in California, and I'm in New York, and she had been buying clothes, and she'd been wearing that uniform, also the leggings and the T-shirts,
Right,
you know.
right.
And one of the benefits of her working with me, you know, out of her mouth, is she's saving a lot of money now. Because she's no longer buying those clothes that sit around and don't look so good,
Right.
and that are just like okay. You know, there's no okay in my book. It
Right.
has to be what's really right for you and
Right.
makes you sparkle. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. And sizing is so important.
Sizing is so important. You know, again, do not worry about what the label says. Try
Right.
on different sizes. Every manufacturer is different, and some manufacturers during the whole pandemic changed their sizing.
Right.
You know?
Did they really?
Yeah, and some of them did it for vanity. Some of them,
love
some
that.
made it
I've never heard
smaller
that.
to save on fabric, but some, if you used to be, let's say, an 8, now you might have to, you can wear a 6 and still have the same effect because they want people to think that they're thinner. It's really crazy.
You also made a point when we were working together and gathering kind of our pre-work, and you talked about if you're ordering things from different parts of the world, fabrics are different, sizing is different, and we have to remember that.
Yeah, it's very, very different. It totally is different. You have to be able to experiment, and one manufacturer, a size 10, will fit you beautifully, and another one it might be too big or too small.
Exactly.
You have to be if you're buying online, I kind of recommend buying 2 sizes, and they actually have a term for that.
I've heard
It's
you
called
say
bookending.
that. Yes,
I love it.
Yeah.
Bookending.
But return the one that you're not going to wear.
Right. Return the one you're not
Don't
gonna
keep both of them. But yeah,
bookending. I love that.
Yeah, when I'm with a client, I always have her try on more than one size of something.
Yeah. Boy, that's great. That's really great. And I wonder if, like, you hid the size of the ones that you take out and you put it on, which one, would feel better. I mean, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. If I'm in a dressing room with a client,
Yeah.
she doesn't look at the size because I'm just sort of handing it to her.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And I never say get something larger. I'll just say a size up.
A size up. A size up.
And that emotionally helps.
We talked about the fact that there was a show a while ago, and I can't remember which network, but it was lining up a continuum of women. Mm-hmm. And so they were smallest to largest. And then the actual guest on the show had to insert themselves on this continuum where they felt they fit from smallest to largest.
Yep.
Women always went over here. They view themselves larger than they are, which is really powerful.
Yeah. I actually one of my recent newsletters was about this.
Was it?
Body
Okay.
dysmorphia is real.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's the same one, but it was a show that Tim Gunn hosted.
Yes, that's the one. Yep.
And I remember they had to draw their body.
Okay.
And they all would draw these bodies much larger than they were. Much larger than they were. Because they didn't see who they really were.
Right.
And you can be very thin.
Right.
And do the same exact thing.
Exactly.
Same exact thing.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting.
So we tell a story to ourselves that's not true. Mm-hmm.
You've given us so many tips about how to buy the right size clothing, how to pay to get the alterations done.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to really love it. It's going to fit, and you're going to look like $1 million.
Right.
Don't be shy about going up a size because you could always have it adjusted and taken in so it fits you perfectly.
You'll actually look thinner if you go up a size than by trying to squeeze into something that doesn't quite fit.
And you do talk about how to look thinner without hitting the gym, and that's one of the
that's
tips.
one of your freebies.
Yeah, that's one of my freebies.
I love that.
Yeah,
I mean, it is true.
Yeah.
And you can find it on your website.
On my website, you'll see a little pop-up. It'll ask if you want to look thinner. Hello. And
exactly.
you get some great tips.
When I met with you a while ago, you said something about
Rolling
I'm always
sleeves
very
up.
self-conscious about, and I was just fidgeting with it. You always said roll up my sleeves.
Yeah.
Makes my arms look longer.
It'll do a couple of things. When you roll up or push up your sleeves.
Yeah.
It actually, in my opinion, makes us look taller, makes us look leaner, and it emphasizes the waist more.
Okay. Wow.
And
that's
a bonus. That's a secret. It also is
sauce.
kind of stylish, especially when you have a
This
fun
is
top
so
like
cute.
this.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It's got the flip
Show
side.
it.
And when you show it,
Isn't
that cute?
So
Super
it
cute.
really makes an outfit more pulled together.
Yep. Exactly. So remember that tip.
Yes, yeah. It's a good one.
So every show we have a secret sauce.
We are all about that secret sauce, and we've got a great one today from Scarlett.
When you're trying on your clothes, or you're trying on new clothes that you've bought, and they're not looking the way you want them to look, do not think it's you. It's the clothes, not your body. And there's always going to be clothes out there that are right for you, that'll make you look incredible and make you feel as good as you look. So never ever blame you. You just have on the wrong clothes.
Mic drop.
Boom.
I mean, what do you say after that? It's so true and so powerful. Thank you so much for joining us. And your website, you can go there, you can find the freebie about not hitting the gym and looking thinner. You also have the closet.
Yeah, end your closet shame.
I love that.
Yep. Help you. You get videos from me walking you through how to weed out what's in your closet and get out the stuff that's doing you wrong.
And like Kristen said, you work with people all over the globe.
All over the
how
world.
easy is that? I think we got to sign up.
Yeah, I think we got to sign up. And I think for women who are watching right now, the fact that they can just go to your website and get a little bit more educated about what they can be doing to look and feel their best.
Right.
Absolutely, and that's all I want. I want women to feel confident and to feel beautiful and to shine.
I love it. Thank you, Scarlett DeBeese.
Thank you.
This was so much fun. We got to have you back.
You got it.
What a great show.
It was not only a great show, it was so enlightening that women learned how to, first of all, shop online better, how they can get in touch with Scarlett anywhere in the world if they want someone to help them get their closet right. Get right with their closet.
Edit their closet, find their best confident self with what they're wearing from head to toe. And hey, there's nothing better than that. So thanks so much for joining us today on Better Than Gossip. You know, you can find us everywhere. We really are everywhere on the socials.
We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. We're everywhere.
We are everywhere.
We have a great website.
We do, betterthangossip.com. And you know what? We put out a challenge a while ago, and we're going to reiterate that challenge, because if you're watching today and something resonated with you that Scarlett said, reach out to us at info@betterthangossip.com. And you know what the challenge is? 5 days. 5 days of putting on a new top and bottom, head to toe, every day for 5 days. And I know you can do it. We'd love to see the pictures, your testimonials, so let us know. info@betterthangossip.com. So with that, I'm Amy.
I'm Kristen, and together we are Better Than Gossip.
Sharing ageless advice for timeless women. See you soon.